Nancy, your mother and I are going to be having lunch with friends downtown, and we're going to hire you a babysitter while we're having lunch.
Wait, what? Are you serious?
Yes, we are. Nancy, because of the way you have been behaving recently, we decided to get you a babysitter.
Wait a minute, I am too old to be having a babysitter watching over me. I'm not 7 years old anymore.
We've talked about this multiple times. You don't act like you're 17, you act like a third grader a lot of the time, and that's why you're getting a babysitter.
Absolutely not. There is no way I'm getting a babysitter. If anything, that big baby from school should be the one getting a babysitter because he spends all day in the school's playpen, and his friend has to be watching baby shows with him. On the other hand, I am in a normal classroom.
Hey, don't you talk like that about Alan. He has autism, and that's why he sometimes behaves the way he does. And he also enjoys doing independent study with his friend Sarah in the quiet room.
Anyways, your babysitter is going to be Katherine Johnson.
Who is Katherine Johnson, by the way?
She is Dave Johnson's wife, and they have 2 kids, Brian and Emma. They are well known in GoAnimate City because they run a nursery rhyme YouTube channel.
Oh, I see.
When Catherine comes over to the house, you can have lunch here. However, no going to restaurants because you're still grounded.
But what about Uber Eats? We can have that here at the house.
You don't need to have Uber Eats because there is more than enough food in the refrigerator. Besides, ordering Uber Eats is a total waste of money. That must be the babysitter. We're going downtown right now. And we want you to be on your best behavior for Catherine, okay?
I understand.
All right then, see you in a few hours.
All right, Nancy. I will be making some lunch for us to eat. You can watch TV while you're waiting, and I will let you know when lunch is ready. Okay?
See you in a few minutes, Miss Johnson. I wonder what is there to watch on TV right now. If there isn't anything good on right now, I'll be watching some cat videos on YouTube or something. I forgot, at this hour, there's mostly soap operas on right now. Either that, or I'd have to watch The Price is Right. I'm going to watch funny cat videos on YouTube. Now that I'm on YouTube, I will be watching cat videos until lunch is ready. I don't need to be watching The Price is Right. I am too old for that show because it is for babies. Oh my goodness, these cat videos are the funniest I have ever seen. I cannot stop watching them all day long. I have to watch more cat videos on YouTube.
Nancy, lunch is ready. You can come into the kitchen.
My favorite. Bacon, lettuce, and tomato sandwiches. Actually, I'm going to take my sandwich into the living room so I can finish watching funny cat videos.
Actually, I don't think it's a good idea to take your food into the living room.
Why not?
Well, your parents told you numerous times not to eat in the living room. They told me the same thing. So why don't you eat your lunch here?
I don't care. I am taking my lunch to the living room because I am not done watching cat videos.
Nancy, get back here now. I don't want you eating in the living room.
At last, I can keep watching cat videos while eating my bacon, lettuce, and tomato sandwich. These videos are so funny and I cannot stop watching them.
Nancy, come back into the kitchen, now. Your parents told you you're not supposed to be eating in the living room.
No, I am not listening to you, Miss Johnson. I'm eating in the living room, watching cat videos, and that is final.
Now don't give me that attitude. You know you cannot be eating food here because your parents were complaining about you making a mess in here. That's why.
Can I at least bring my laptop or my iPad into the kitchen so I can watch cat videos?
No! I wanted us to have some conversation while we were eating. It's not good to be on your electronic devices all day long, you know.
You want to know something? I own this living room, so I can eat in here whenever I want. And I want you out of my living room before I call the police.
I beg your pardon, but you don't own the living room. Your parents are the ones who bought this house.
I actually own this living room, and you're already trespassing, so I need you to leave right now. Otherwise, my boyfriend and I are going to sue you in court.
What you are saying does not make any sense at all. I'm asking you to come back to the kitchen with your sandwich, because your parents don't want you eating in the living room. And I'm not trespassing because I came here to watch over you. Now, I'm not going to ask you again, but I want you to bring your sandwich back to the kitchen. And stop acting so entitled.
Why are you even watching over me in the first place? I am 17 years old, for crying out loud. I'm not 5 years old anymore. So I am too old to have a babysitter. If anything, you should be babysitting that big baby from school who's in the school's playpen all day long with his daycare friend.
Are you talking about Alan Peterson?
Yes. You should be the one babysitting him, not me. He acts like a big baby, and that's why he has to be in the big kid playpen all day long at school, instead of a normal classroom. That's also why you need to be babysitting him.
You don't talk like that about Alan. He has autism, and he is a very good friend of mine. Besides, he enjoys doing independent study while he's at school. Anyways, why am I even babysitting someone who's 17 years old? This is just a total waste of my time. I'm going home now, and I will also be telling your parents how you behaved for me.
Oh, good. That babysitter just left the house. I'm going to continue watching cat videos on YouTube.
Nancy Alice Andrews, get in here right now.
Nancy, we just got a call from your babysitter. She told us you were disrespecting her, and that's why she had to leave the house. Also, why did you bring a plate from the living room?
Look, I wanted to watch cat videos on YouTube while eating the sandwich Miss Johnson made. I didn't want to eat at the table.
Nancy, we've gone over this millions of times. You don't eat in the living room. You eat in the kitchen. And because of this, as well as disrespecting your babysitter, you will be grounded until the start of the spring semester. You will be getting coal for Christmas this year. Now, give me the plate.
Now go upstairs to your room and think about what you did. We also suggest you continue your homework assignments.